Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
The group Untouchables, we was heavy in the game, man. For like I say, College Park, NWA, through and through, who we were. Real talk, man. But on some, what they call it, what Dave Chappelle had before when keeping it real goes wrong. That we'll call it. But 1998, Untouchables at its highest peak right now. The group doing this thing. Big shots out to the sniper, Lil Pimpin', E-Dub. But we finna open up for OutKast, man. OutKast was doing the show in Atlanta. And of course, we got on that ticket. The group was excited. This is right after I was shot, you know. I had been shot on Gobby Road. What happened in Concord place, so I was still like in bandages, my arm, my leg, and you know, depending on how much I moved that day or something, it might bleed through, you know, the bandages bleed through. We got to change the bandages and like that. But we was excited, man. I was well enough, and that's what everybody was hoping, because we had been got the gig. This was gonna be our biggest gig ever. Untouchables finna do our thing, and I had got shot, so everybody was on a down note. But of course, I came up out of it, and we finna open up for them. So everybody was super excited about, you know, the Untouchables finna open up for OutKast, Atlanta, Georgia, at home. Home team is going down. So the day of the performance, we finna leave. You know, we want to be early, so we finna leave like an hour and a half to 2 hours early. We got like a 4-car entourage. You got a 4-car entourage, and we get in the car. We on Gobby. We get on Old National. We just hit the expressway. Let me see that light. We just hit the expressway, and we riding, and my phone ring. I mean, we listen to some of our music and shit. The phone ring. When the phone ring, it's my cousin, College Park. He like, hey Tree, man, I got a problem, man. These niggas Chris Reed, man, these trying to, you know, start some shit, you know, trying to jump on my little cousin. You know, I'm the oldest out of like 37 grandkids. I'm the firstborn grandson, so I was the first one off the porch. So these my little cousins, and I already knew our reputation in College Park Project. So how dare you? You know what I'm saying? We'd be like, how dare you? You know, not like that. So that was something that we didn't play. You know, the family and whatnot. So I get the call, my cousin like, hey Tree, man, I got a problem with Chris. You know, man, niggas, him and his brothers, them, they trying to do this, they trying to do that. So I said, well, you know, what happened? Because really, like, them, our friends, everybody grew up, we were a tight-knit family right there now, side of College Park, east side of College Park. And I went to school with Chris. So like I said, we're friends. And he told me that, like, Chris' uncle, you know, rest in peace, his uncle, you know, who smoked dope at the time, had owed him some money, had owed my cousin Corey some money. But my little cousin Quint, which is Corey's little brother, he slapped the junkie, the crackhead. He slapped him. So when the nephews, who I went to school with, Chris them, get a whiff of, hey man, he slapped his uncle, and you know, like that. So they go, you know, which is natural. You know, they finna go handle their business. But you know, of course, we gonna react to that. So I get the phone call while I'm riding in the car, going to the OutKast concert, and I tell him, I like, all right, man, I'm on the way. Where you at? He was like, I'm on the hilltop. I'm like, well, meet me out there where they at in front of their house, which is like down the street from the hilltop. So we hang up the phone. I call back there with Frank Nitty and Sniper, where all them dudes dudes in my group. I call back there to them and tell them to follow me. I got to make a pit stop. I got some shit going on in the hood. And I tell them to call the 2-car behind them or whatever. So everybody follow us. They got like a road cage. Everybody follow us, doing off Old National, Camp Creek, the College Park Project, through the project to the housing area where my homie them, Chris, who trying to jump on my cousin and stay there. So when I get out the car, I see Chris. I go walk over there to him. Hey man, what going on? You know, I still got bandages on and everything for being shot 5 times. So I say, hey man, what going on with my cousin, bro? He like, hey man, nah, this what happened. He started trying to explain to me, you know. And I'm listening, but while I'm listening, Chris's father come out the door when he see all the commotion and all this, you know, everybody cars pulling up, and he come out the door, and I remember him saying, man, what's going on out here? And I don't know what the inside Chris had, man, but he just looked at me and he said, man, this he just mushed my face, bro. Just mushed up. Nigga, I hit that nigga, bam. Now I'm down for a fight before the pistol. I been what, nigga? Juvenile. So I'm like, bam, hit him. So we fight, but he Chris big. And when we fight and tussle, he mess around and like slang me. And when he slang me, I land on that arm that shot. It was actually that arm. I land on that arm. When I land on that arm, I just scream, ah, real shit. When I do that, untouchable, my partner from the hilltop, no read them, jump out the cars. Which they was already out of scatter, like anyway. Just bam, dropping him. He hit the ground. I'm up by that time. Go over there to him, bam, bam, give him about like a 2-3 piece, bam, bam, bam. Then we jump in the car, but when we jump in the car, they notice that I'm bleeding from down all of my legs, everywhere. For real, they had to take me back to the hospital. They had to take me back to Grady. We did not make that show that night because of that right there. That real talk, man. We finna open up for OutKast. But that decision caused it right there. Real talk.